to the Circuito Gijillo, a course that takes drivers from the shores of Copacabana Beach to the vistas of Corcovado Mountain. I'm here to give you your first look and first drive of the spectacular 2017 Ford GT on the colorful streets of Brazil's marvelous city.
Goosebumps. Alright. Welcome everyone to Forza Motorsport 6. I am Brandon Anderson, SoCal Coaster 521, coming at you guys today. And I am proud to be streaming this for you guys. We are in the 2017 Ford GT EcoBoost. And oh my god. The graphics in this game are unreal. Absolutely unreal. How this car performs is unreal. The game feels already so much better than Forza 5. And after playing for a year of Forza Horizon, it is good to be back behind the wheel in a Forza Motorsport game. Let me tell you that right now. Gotta get used to the controls again. Whoa, that's new. Alright, so Forza Motorsport 5, if I hit that, car would have came to a halt. More than likely. And I do believe that that is the new Corvette Z06. Holy hell. Okay, so we played the demo. And drivatars were not this good. Come on. Get around that. There we go. Alright, so we are in Sao Paulo, Brazil, I do believe. And this track is amazing. Apparently this was a old Forza Motorsport 2 track that they decided to bring back and remaster and just... you know, my first Forza game was Forza 4. And so this is my first time on this track, but... good God, is it amazing. This track is very good. I can see how technical it is, and anyone who knows me knows I love a good road course, a good professional road course. One of my favorites is the Long Beach Grand Prix, or the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. So, which apparently is in this game. Thank you, Turn 10, for putting that in the game. As we come around the corner here, we're going to get a good glimpse of the beautiful mountains of Rio de Janeiro. Fireworks, something that came from Forza Horizon 2. And we get across the finish line. And we get an achievement. Welcome to Forza Motorsport. That was actually a pretty clean...
You have completed your first race.
I was going to say, that was actually a pretty clean lap for us. Not too many scuffs. Little damage there on the front nose cone, but not too bad. Sorry guys, just trying to update some stuff here. I want to make sure that we have some viewers up in here, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead. Need one last thing. Excuse me, guys. We need just one more thing. One more thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue on.
Nice driving. Just what I would expect from a Forza veteran. We'd like to thank you for your loyalty with some gifts we've selected just for you.
Hell yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get the level 2 reward. The 2014 BMW M235i. Hell yeah, the Black Edition! Yes! So we're getting the Black Edition 2012 GTR from Nissan. That's the Tier 3 reward. Tier 4, you get an F-Type R Coupe from Jaguar 2015 edition. A 2014 Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. Meh, Vantage, I'll probably never drive it. Tier 6, an Aventador. That I would probably drive. Now, I didn't get to Tier 7, unfortunately. My bad. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. 2009 Ford Focus RS, that's for playing Forza Motorsport 4. For playing Forza Horizon 2, you get the Ford F-150 Raptor Shelby. Sweet. For playing Forza 5, you get the 2013 Ford Shelby GT500. For being a Forza Horizon 2 VIP, you get the Koenig Agera. Holy shit! And the rewards keep coming. Okay, so we're gonna get the VIP reward, the 2013 LaFerrari. We get 400 grand.
As a veteran Forza player, you may also set up your driving assists.
Alright, game difficulty. We're gonna go with medium. Suggested line. We'll go with full just for now. Braking, fuck it. Leave it assisted or ABS on. We'll leave it on assisted just to get a good feel for the game. Steering is going to be normal. TCS and STM is going to be on. Shifting, we'll leave on automatic. Damage, fuel, and tire wear. Leave as cosmetic. Rewind will be on. Okay. Actually, you know what? Braking only. Braking is assisted anyway, so whatever. We'll leave the suggested line for that.
A quick primer before starting your career. Your career spans 5 different volumes, each built around a different type of car passion. From hot hatchbacks and vintage sports cars to grand touring cars and formula racers, you will drive and collect the greatest cars in the world. But first, I'll guide you through a short 3-race qualifying series.
Thought we did this in the demo already. Whatever. No matter.
Your first qualification race takes place at Lime Rock Park, known for its flowing elevation changes and rural setting. We've assembled a roster of truly iconic cars from the Super Street volume to use for qualifying. All these cars have been upgraded to be evenly matched, so choose the one that speaks to you, and we'll get started.
I love this music. You know, I did it in the demo. And the Subaru Impreza. Beautiful car. I always go with it. That S2000, though. Oh, let's see here. RX-7. It's not the old FC, though. So, you know what? We're going to go with the Impreza again. I like the Impreza.
Now let's customize it to really make it yours. These designs were created by other players in our vibrant community of painters. You can choose one to apply to your car for free.
For free? No way. Alright. You know what? We're gonna go with... We're gonna go with...
Are you ready to start your race in this car?
Sure. We'll go with that.
Every race has an objective. For this qualifying race, you must finish in 3rd place or better in order to advance. Select Start Race to begin. Powered by Drivatar technology, each driver is as unique and competitive as the players who trained them.
Already, Phil Spencer's in there. Go figure. Phil Spencer has a Drivatar. Now all we need is a racing wheel. Then that way I can play really good. So one thing I've been wanting is a way to have a driving wheel with a stick shift setup with full-on clutch for Forza. That way I can drive full-on stick. Because I could drive stick on this, I mean, but it doesn't work that well. Like, at all. Damn it. These Drivatars are actually good on medium difficulty. I'll admit, this is actually a lot more tougher than the demo. Drivatars are actually good this year. Bravo, Microsoft. Bravo. Bravo, turn 10. Okay, let's get in their wake. We'll overtake him on this turn here. Shit! Okay, we're gonna rewind, because this is why we're gonna rewind. Because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that driver who decides... Yeah. But you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to be that driver. Because he was just in my way. Simple as that. He was in my way. So now we're going to try to catch up to first in the final lap at Lime Rock. And I think we're going to get first. That's, I think if we can overtake him on these 2 corners here. And you know what? If we don't, we don't. We got a guy coming on our left here. We're going to keep him out. Yeah, so we're not going to get first, which is okay. It's okay, because second, it's not bad. I mean, we still qualified, so good enough.
Every time you race, you win credits. Credits help you buy new cars, upgrades, and other special items that I'll show you later.
Hey guys, excuse me for just a moment. I have a phone call. I have to take it, so it'll be just a moment, okay? Please hold. And I will be right back. Enjoy the wonderful Forza music in just a moment. Just 5 minutes, maybe. Hang on. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. Yeah, Okay, so got that taken care of, got that squared away. So let's go ahead and get back to the racing here.
You'll also earn experience points, or XP for short. XP increases your driver level and affinity level. I'll share more details on these in the coming races. Nice work passing your first qualifying race. We're off to a night race at the Yas Marina circuit. With track temperatures cooling after sunset, your car's tires won't provide as much grip. Your challenge will be to find the limit of traction without going over it in order to win here.
So this is where that new system, the whole mods thing, comes into play. Should be very interesting to see just how it works. I'm very interested to see how it works.
Before you start the race, select Mods, and I'll introduce you to this powerful new feature. Mods give you a whole new way to fine-tune your experience. Whether you want to go even faster or raise the stakes, mods give you the tools to make it happen. Select the starter pack to open it and see what mods you get. Reveal your new mods here, then press A and I'll show you how to apply them. Here, you can choose which mods you'll use. Some mods are permanent, while others are good for only one race.
So we're definitely going to use the grip specialist, because that one actually does sound good.
Slot to apply your mod. You have successfully applied your first mod.
Now here's some other mods. Improved payout. You get a boost. Then payout, we'll take the payout. Boost. I don't know if I really like those, because here's the thing, it's a gimmick. It's almost a cheat, in a way. They're giving you improved grid position to increase, you know, your chances of winning, but here's the thing. Does it really matter? Does it matter if you go up one? I mean, I can see if you're going to the front of the pack, but I'd rather have that increase, you know. I'd rather be able to go forth and, I guess, how should I put this? I'd rather try to fight my way to the front, not, you know, just be put in the front, you know what I mean? Now, apparently I can sell that mod for 500 credits. Not really worth it, and I know the next race is a rain race, so we're going to go ahead, back out. We'll use it this one time. That may sound like a cop-out, but we're going to use it just this one time. Because rain races are a pain in the ass. They're actually scary. Apparently I have 3 viewers out there in Twitch land. Hello to my 3 viewers. So night races with Forza. Night races are incredible. Let me tell you that right now. Night races are amazing in this game. They are absolutely stunning. Stunning. Alright, we're gonna cut a corner here. No one saw that though. So we're going to overtake this guy here. And now we're number 4. And now we're number 3. 2 to go before we are in the front of the lap, or front of the pack here. God, night racing is absolutely beautiful. They've accurately just gotten everything correct. Oh, what the hell was that? Someone overtook me. Okay. So, we're going to overtake him on the inside curve there. And we're going to overtake number 2 there. There we go. Now all we gotta do is pass one more car. Tires squealing. There's that extra grip with the mods coming in. Tires are extra grippy. Alright, so we're going to try to draft this guy here. Rudy Clapton. We're going to try to draft him. One thing I will say I'm going to miss is Jeremy Clarkson in Forza. Apparently this game has Hammond and May. From what I've read, I'm not sure if that's even true or not, but I hope with Forza 7 we get the boys back on this game. We get, Clarkson, Hammond, and May. Screw the Stig, screw the BBC. I just want Clarkson, Hammond, and May. Now, if they weren't to go with them though, I would love it, and I know he's dealt with Gran Turismo in the past. Hopefully he'd be open to dealing with Microsoft. But I would love it to see, Jay Leno have some sort of involvement with Forza, because Jay Leno, as hopefully as we all know, is one of the greatest car guys out there. He knows his stuff. He's not a pro racer by any stretch of the imagination, but he's a fan like all of us. He knows his stuff. He gets his hands dirty. He works on his own cars. He has one of the largest, if not the largest, car collections of anyone on the planet, ranging from turn of the century, even before then, to modern day. So, as a matter of fact, I think he's on that list of people who are buying the Ford GT, the new 2017. Crazy. I think he has an Enzo, too. Which, there's only 13 out of 12 of those cars in the world. The 13th being made for the Pope. After the 12 were already made, they made one exception, and it was for the Pope. I can't remember which Pope bought it, but they actually made a 13 out of 12 Enzo for the Pope. Go figure. Alright, Yas Marina Circuit, incredibly difficult track to really race on. Very technical. Wonderful track though, love racing on it. Very excited to get on to Long Beach, and hopefully I can do it before I have to leave for work. I have to leave for work at about 12:30. Wow, best lap, 2:30 exactly. Go figure. We just got an achievement, home field, use the track specialist crew mod to win. Very awesome. Now we're gonna hit. We won a spin.
Each time you increase your driver level,
so wheel spins are back.
Prize spin.
Let's see what
your first prize spin. You could win a credits windfall, mod packs, or even a brand new car.
We'll see. We shall see.
Press A to stop the spin and see what you win.
Alright. Alright. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
You won a new car.
Damn! I was so close to getting that Veyron. I was so close to getting that Veyron SS. So close. Alright, next race. We got one last one.
The final qualifying race takes place at the Circuit of the Americas. The most critical section here is the tight corner leading onto the front straight, and the great overtaking area leading uphill into turn 1.
It's actually a new one. It's a new track. I don't believe has ever been in a Forza before. Very cool. Yeah, Circuit of Americas is actually new. Very cool. I'm excited.
If you feel ready for more of a challenge, select Drive-A-Tar difficulty and tailor your opponent's skill to be a perfect match for yours. This menu allows you to select just the right Drive-A-Tar difficulty skill to provide you exactly the level of challenge you like. Increasing the difficulty will also increase your credits rewards. Decreasing the difficulty reduces this bonus, but it will be easier to win.
Alright, we're going to leave it on average. We already set it to average. Let's go ahead, check the mods. I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Crap. Apparently we can buy mod packs. I guess we're going to leave that alone for now. But we are going to start a race. So apparently that mod gave us a move up a little. Now if you guys notice something that's new to Forza, we have 24 cars on the grid, which I believe the last time was 16. So you're actually fighting a lot harder to get through this grid. You have a thicker grid, and it's just harder. So very cool. Come on, get up there. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, I am going to be posting a lot, and I mean a lot of Forza videos on YouTube, including this channel, or this stream. We're going to have a live replay on YouTube. So if you want to see that, if you ever want to recap what we did here, just go to youtube.com/SoCalCoaster521. It's the same as my Twitch name, and you'll see plenty of Forza videos, plenty of other Twitch live replays. Yeah, so check that out. Cutting a corner there. But no one's ever gonna know. Except you and me. Make our way around this turn here. Have a little bit of play in the back there. I will say cockpit racing looks a lot better this year. Cockpit looks just a little, the field of vision is a little bit more, I don't know, accurate. It just looks a lot nicer. But this has only been in one car. We haven't raced in any other cars yet, so who knows? That Sidewinder gets you. Lots of Sidewinders there. Slow you down in a heartbeat. Just gotta know the perfect cut through to take. You gotta take those Sidewinders and try to cut just a straight line through them. I'd say we cut that pretty good. Coming into the turn here. We're gonna cut there. And it looks like we're good. This is not bad for average difficulty. We might have to turn the drivatars up just a little bit more. And they're already aggressive. I mean, I don't know. The drivatars, they react well, but once you're in front of the pack, they don't really show up ever again. It's kind of weird. It's how it always has been for every driving game. This one, most of the time, it's like that as well. But for, like, right now, like, I was fighting them at Dubai. Lime Rock, I was fighting them. This one, not so much, so very interesting to see that I'm not really fighting anyone on this one. Alright, 201, best lap. New badge. Got 11,000 credits. Gonna have a lot of credits here. Now, one way to get all those...
Every time you raise your car's manufacturer affinity level, you receive a credits reward.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, one thing that you guys might want to check out, if you are a Forza player and you don't have it yet, check out Forza Hub on the Xbox One on the marketplace. Forza Hub's very good. In tracking stats throughout all the Forza games except for Forza 1 on the OG Xbox, but I mean it's a very good system. I'd highly recommend it, and you get sweet rewards. Like, you're probably wondering how I have 400 grand just waiting for me right at the beginning of the game. That's because Forza Hub. You get those Forza rewards every month at the beginning of the month. So come the end of September, come October, I'm gonna get another batch of money. Pretty cool.
Congratulations, you've successfully completed the qualifying series. Welcome to the Super Street volume. Let's learn more about the cars of Super Street.
Sure. And one thing they were saying was the grind is no longer in Forza, so I'm wondering what that actually means. Because Forza 5 was still a grind, and they reduced what they actually put into it. So I'm wondering how the grind is on this game. So people are saying there's no grind anymore. We'll see.
For most of us, our first, and sometimes only, taste of racing comes on the streets. If you love cars, this is where it all starts. In the empty parking areas, and on the city streets where you race your mates between stoplights. We do this in the very first cars we owned, or the ones we saved up for later. Then we fiddled with the engines and the suspension until they went faster, and added stripes and stickers so they looked faster too. It's the same around the world, whether it's on Japanese mountain roads, on Britain's back lanes, or America's superhighways. We're talking about affordable heroes, cars that bring performance to the people. Whether they're smoking around a parking lot or hammering along a city circuit you designed yourself. They aren't the most expensive, and they won't win every drag race. But they all prove one thing. You don't need $1 million to have a car with a big heart.
Each volume contains 3 series. You'll get to choose which car you'll use for each one.
Okay.
You are now entered in the Challenger series. Each circuit in this series will challenge different aspects of your car and your skill as a driver. Let's go choose what kind of car you'll be driving. Each division contains a group of cars from a specific car subculture. Select one of the highlighted divisions below to choose a car from its roster.
Let's go ahead and do...
These are cars that pack big performance into a compact space. And
Hey, James May.
all over the world. Often they're the fastest versions of a particular model, and they squeeze every last drop of power from mass production engines. They also have more aggressive suspension to make them corner better, plus chunky body kits to help them fight the air and stand out from the others.
I want to buy a car. Let's go ahead and do... They have Vauxhall Astros. That's funny. Okay. What do we want here? I don't even know if I want to do this, but... Lotus Elise? Lotus Elise it is. Lotus. Lotus is a good brand. Alright. Let's see here. That's actually a pretty cool colors. That's actually pretty cool. Prismacolor white. I like that. Let's see what else is available. Steel Damascus. Galvanized steel. Neat. Zinc. I guess what we're gonna go with is... I like that white. I really like that white. So that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, let's buy it. We're gonna do that.
This is your 2005 Lotus Elise 111S. You're all set up to race in the Super Street Challenger Series. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
The first race of this series takes place at Watkins Glen, a course that favors powerful vehicles that can make short work of its steep elevation changes. Forza Motorsport 6 is a realistic simulation that features several assists to make driving approachable for everyone. In the Assists menu, you can adjust these settings to experience the full depth of this simulation.
I guess I should make sure they haven't changed it. Yep, okay. That's what I want. We'll go ahead and do that. Watkins Glen. So this is also a new one. Normally reserved for NASCAR. So, very neat. Right off the gate, this thing has some insane power. I mean, that's usually how Lotuses are, but damn. Very cool. Ooh. Got pulled right into the grass there. I like that. I like that a lot. I guess I went with the right car. Jesus. I mean, out of all those cars, look where I am. That fast. The one thing I'm not liking is that it throws its tail end around. Throws it around really heavily. And trying to remember the last time I played a game that had Watkins Glen on it. And I can't remember if it was a NASCAR game on the PlayStation 2. Or actually, it may have been PlayStation 1. Or if it was Gran Turismo. And I don't think Gran Turismo ever had Watkins Glen on it. I don't think. Oh. This car just wants to swish its tail end around. So, with this color, I like the color for the most part. With the exception of the fact that it kind of looks soapy. See, I went with it because I thought, hey, you know, it kind of looks like ivory, kind of has that little color to it. Not so much. Depends on how you're looking at it, but ultimately it just looks like soap. Like soapy water or something. You know, after you wash your car and you have that rainbow look in it, yeah, that's what this looks like. So it's 2:14 now. This is probably going to be my last race before I have to get ready for work. Depending on if the next track... Wasn't paying attention there. Depending on if the next track is what I think it is. Now, if the next track is the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, then I will do it. But if it's not, then stream ends. Until tonight. Once tonight comes around, then we're back to Forza again. So, better hope that some Long Beach is on here. That turn is a bitch. Alright. Rolling into the finish. First place yet again. Best lap was 2:19. Alright, so the credits. Let those roll in. Let that roll in. Yay, I want to spin. Alright.
Have been added. This happens at every driver level, so keep playing to see what's next.
Alright. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop!
You won credits.
Eh, could have been better, but hey, you know, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so we're going to check out what the next race is. So the next race
takes place in heavy rain at Sebring International Raceway. Racing on a wet track poses several challenges. Tires lose grip easier during cornering, braking distances are longer, and deep puddles accumulate, causing a risk of hydroplaning.
Now, you know, it's funny. The fact that this is, you know, Sebring. I live here in Florida, about no more than 70 miles away from this track. And this track is a pain in the ass. It's not bad. It's fun. But it's a pain in the ass. Especially on that final corner going into the main straightaway. That huge fan turn there. So, okay, so we are not doing this. We're not doing this. We are saving this one for tonight. However, I have a few minutes, so we're going to exit. And let's check out what the main menu looks like before we go. Because I do want to see how this game looks. Like, just for the main menu. I also want to see what cars I have. So, main menu looks very familiar, at least compared to Forza 5. So that's career. Yeah, this looks very familiar, which is good. Apparently we have a message center, so let's check that out.
Use Message Center to stay up to date on the goings-on in the world of Forza Motorsport.
Messages are divided into categories, so blah, 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 blah. Okay. DLC, news, rivals. We already have rivals. Alright. No gifts, though, for some reason. Apparently that game, you know, the demo said it was going to gift me the Ford GT. That hasn't happened, but that's okay. Let's see here. Find a car. My cars. So let's check out my cars. Let's see what we have in the garage here. Now I like this. I love this. They finally went back to the old ways of Forza 4. And they allow you to, you know, have everything divided up and divvied up by manufacturer. Like, so right up here at the top, you have Aston Martin, Audi, BMW, Ferrari, Ford, you know, it just goes on and on. They have not done this. Ever. Or at least since Forza 4. Forza 4, you had to search through different logos, and that was alright. But this is what I've wanted. In the past two games, so Forza Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 1, you had Forza 5, you had this weird slider where it just had all the cars in one slider. This way, you actually can go and see, okay, so I want to go over to Ford. And there you have it. There's your Fords. I love that system. That's amazing. I love it. Let's see here. Cool. That is very cool. I like that. Like that a lot. Now find a car. So you can go and check out what the free cars are. So these are all the free cars that we need. We need these cars. So we're gonna leave it red. And it's free, so we're gonna buy it. Pick up your free car, yes. Every add-on car you purchase is free to buy in-game one time. I love that. I love the fact that they did that. Thank you, Turn 10, for keeping that the way it is. And not having me buy these cars.
2012 Aston Martin V12 Zagato.
That's a mouthful. Let's see, what else do I have for free here? I have the Fast and Furious cars. Cool. I had no idea that Escort was in Fast and Furious. Oh. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of that. Okay, so back to the free cars. Lots of free cars that they do give you right off the bat. Very awesome. Lots of Fast and Furious cars. Lots of Fast and Furious cars. And you get the classic... That's cool that they threw that in. They put in Paul Walker's original Toyota Supra from the first Fast and Furious film. That is actually really cool. I did not know that that was going to be in the game. Very cool. So we will be picking up these free cars tonight. Recommended. Lots of recommendations. Let's see. Let's go down to Ford. I want to see how much they got Auto Union in the game. Very cool. 17. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Let's check out a lot of cars here. They got these cars. Cool. Corvette. They got the... Oh, cool. They got the new Corvette C7. The racing one. I was wondering what that looked like. They have the Z06. Awesome. That's very cool. Love the Z06. Looks like they do not have the... just the standard Corvette, though. Very interesting. Huh. They have an El Camino. Oh, hello. Huh. Okay, they got that in here, too. Alright. Datsun. Oh, I got a Hellcat. So they got two different versions of the Daytona. I love that. Love that a lot. Let's see. Donkavut. What else do they got in here? They got a little Fiat. Ford. So this car is only $250,000. And I thought it was going to be free. Shows what I know. Okay. Oh, cool. They brought this back. So, hey, I have my UPS van. Sweet. They got these cars? Huh. Interesting. Okay. They got the old school Mark II Ford GT. They did not bring back, though, the 05 GT? Oh, they did. Okay, so we have all generations of the Ford GT. We have the first, the second, and the third. That's awesome. Cool beans. Alright, so this we're buying, because this is my new bay right here. The Ford GT. Now, hopefully there's some Gulf oil liveries in here, because, and there is. Still a load. Not exactly what I would do, but that works. And they have the new Le Mans paint scheme. Nice. Lots of nice colors on this, I'll admit. Very nice. People have been hard at work on this stuff. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna go with the blue, though, because, I mean, we can paint it some sexy, you know, colors here. We can most certainly do that, but why do that when you can go with the beautiful powder blue there? But just for, you know, fun's sake, this is what would look like if this was a redneck car. Yeah. So no. No, that's kind of neat. That is too. All right. Fun time's over. All right, buying that. Yes, I do want to buy it.
This is your 2017 Ford GT.
Cover cars. There's an achievement to buy the Ford GT called cover car. I love it. Love it. Oh my god, and there's a Forza Vista car. Oh shit. Alright, this is where this starts getting dangerous. So we're gonna back out of Forza Vista mode, because that's very, yeah. Forza TV, so that's something new. Change home space, that's also something new. Garage or Rio. I'm assuming there's more that you can get. We are going to leave it as Rio because I really like that. So very cool. Oh, and you can change driver from a male or a female. I like that. Change badge. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna be that guy and let everyone know that we're a VIP. Because, you know, why not? Apparently, multiplayer is gonna be something that we're gonna have to do tonight, too. Marketplace. Car packs. Cool. That we didn't want. Okay. My bad. My bad, guys. Also my bad. So, okay. So we don't do that. Cool. Alright, guys, so that is it for right now. We will definitely... Oh! I guess we should do free play really quick.
Tracks to quickly and easily race just the way you like. For an extra challenge, add a friend for some split-screen racing.
Apparently that's a thing. Neat. Split screen's back. I know. Give me a second. The Bernese Alps is back, and it looks like it was redone a little bit again. That's awesome. Daytona's new. And we have the Toyota Grand... There's 3 tracks for the Long Beach, and I think that was the same as the last time. Yeah. Same thing. So, they haven't changed Long Beach, but that was just recently done. Like, that was added to Forza 5, so... Figured that. Test track's back. Top Gear track is back. Interesting. Sonoma is in this as well. A lot of NASCAR stuff. Like that. Alright, guys. So that is it for me. We are done with the stream for now. But I'm off at 8:30. I should be home about 9:30ish, something like that. And we will be back at it. We'll be back on the grind. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit me up. Be sure to follow me here on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. And yeah, so anyway, until next time, guys, thank you guys so very much for stopping in. I know I didn't have a huge amount of viewers tonight. I mean, it's a new game, so kind of figured, but anyway. Until next time, though, or until tonight, hopefully tonight, this has been Brian Anderson, SoCal Coaster 521.